On this week's episode of One Up Me, Google Stadia and Pokemon Direct, and a lot more news. Enjoy the show.
I was just gonna go E3, but E3 hasn't actually happened yet.
That's
so
right. E3 has not happened yet.
I'm really scared now that we're actually talking that it's gonna sound horrible. But me and Jordan are actually in the same room for the first time. So
second time actually. Remember we did that Pokemon Phenomenon episode in your bedroom with Jake that one time?
That was really bad.
It was really bad. This might be a little bit better than that because we have two mics this time instead of one.
And we don't have that. We had the what's it called? Just when you put something together at home. DIY.
Oh yeah,
the worst way possible.
Oh, it was bad.
It did not work out very well. I hope my audio is okay.
I also hope my audio is okay. I'm creepily staring at it.
I'm realizing I can't remember the levels that are supposed to be good.
As long as it's going across the screen, I think it'll be good.
Click. I clicked my mouse.
Oh no, we just lost 2 listeners for you clicking your mouse.
Well, if we got their download, I mean, who really cares, right?
I mean, that's a good point. Good point.
How you doing today?
I'm kind of tired. I hate that I typed in my address wrong and my hammocks.
They gave you a lot of crap for that.
Yeah, they did. But whatever, it's fine. They also didn't give us a fire extinguisher, by the way. They just said no.
Yeah, they literally said no. I was very confused.
I just want a fire extinguisher. I don't think you can buy those at Walmart.
We said, can we get a fire extinguisher? And our apartment managers or whatever said no.
Yeah.
I would have bet money that you have to have, by law, a fire extinguisher in your tenants' apartments.
Yeah, or anywhere, really. I mean, you kind of need them.
Well, by law, if it's in your own house,
Yeah, that's true.
That's different, but I don't know. It's like having smoke detectors. You know what I mean?
Yeah, true.
They have to have smoke detectors in here.
True.
The way you accidentally move into a slumlord.
I mean, we might have.
It's pretty nice for a slumlord's place. I'm not gonna lie.
That's true. I like it.
Have you been playing any games though with all this moving?
I don't think so. I feel like the last couple days has been like a week, even though it's been 2 days. But yeah, I don't remember. I don't think I've been playing any games. Did I play any games?
Any games on your DS or 3DS or
Nope. None on my Switch. Nothing on the PS4. I don't think I played anything on PC either. Well, no, I don't think I've been playing anything. Just a
lot of moving.
Just a lot of moving. Just a lot of life with
It's interesting, with actually being able to see each other.
Yeah.
I haven't played a lot. I was at my grandparents' house for several days.
Yeah, because you were homeless.
Yeah, I was kind of homeless for a few days, but I played Into the Gungeon on my Switch. I picked that up a few days ago.
What do you think about that?
Traded in some games that I had beat and picked up Into the Gungeon. It's pretty good, but I haven't played a lot of it. I played some Overwatch last night to kind of test our internet, and
it's stinky stupid.
It's not great.
It's interesting recording in the same
room
now.
We got some opening news as we've
dubbed
calling it. Are you going to play Celeste now that there are 100 more challenges according to NintendoLife?
No, I might play anything else.
I love Celeste.
I know you really enjoy it. You really enjoy Celeste. And
Matt Thorson, who is, I guess, the creator, has tweeted, Chapter 9 has over 100 levels. We've been detailing them for weeks. We don't like to talk release dates until we're 100% sure because, as always, we have missed every internal target we set for ourselves with this new chapter. Apparently it grew in scope, and then he just says sorry. So we don't know when this is supposed to come out, but get excited for some new Celeste. I'm so scared that my see like your levels are so much higher than mine.
I think it's because mine's closer to me, and
is that better? Maybe I don't know.
And also, I just also might just speak louder than you.
Yeah, I've been told that I don't speak that loudly.
So yeah, that just might be it.
No, I don't see a price. I don't see a
no. That's it. It's
release date. That's really about it. Though.
It's just people, and people that truly love Celeste. I call them, like Celeste diehards or whatever they call the fans.
Celesties.
Ooh,
that sounds like
Celestials.
Celestials.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
I love that game. That game was almost my game of the year last year. If it had not been for Red Dead, that probably would have been my game of the year last year. We have some Witcher news though for you. The voice actor of Geralt has tweeted out. Something's wrong with my internet. Okay, here we go. Hold on, as I slowly scroll down to it.
He said, "Who else wants to see this? Period, period, period. Winky face." So he retweeted something. They were talking about E3 wish list. Things people wish that E3 was happening, and somebody made a cover of The Witcher 3 on a Switch box, and The Witcher running on a Switch. And, the voice actor was like, hey, maybe who else wants to see this? Hinting at, not that they're working on it, but that he would probably be open to doing this.
I mean, a lot of people are kind of taking this as a hint that this is going to happen. There has already, this store leak that already happened, so people are really kind of taking this and running with it. I don't know if it'll actually happen. I don't know that much about the Switch's hardware and how well it could run this.
If it could run Doom, I'd say it could probably run.
Yeah, this is harder, but at the same time...
If it runs Doom and it runs Warframe, it can run Witcher.
So you just bought The Witcher, the complete edition.
I did.
Do you wish you had waited and tried to get on Switch, or are you glad to get it on PS4?
I think it's an experience that I want to have with more powerful hardware, in my opinion.
So buy it on PC, Jordan.
I mean, yeah, but it wouldn't.
You have your PC Master Race.
I just try to be a video game master race.
That's true. Video games are the master race.
That's right.
I don't have a whole lot more on this. There's just been I'm getting so much. I just got pages unresponsive for 15 pages. Our internet sucks.
I mean, it might be terrible.
It makes me sad.
It might be terrible. But
I'm just scared it's going to just randomly crash all 9 tabs I have open.
I mean, this is a lot of tabs. It's a lot of tabs. But, speaking of things that are kind of crazy and out there, it's Borderlands is getting some more DLC.
But this is... Oh, well, okay, yeah, you can basically say it's... I was going to say it's a rumor, it's a leak or something like that, but I mean, come on. It was on Steam's front page. I was on Steam. This is going from Eurogamer. A DLC pack called Lilith... No, I'm sorry. Commander Lilith and the Viper Sanctuary was on Steam yesterday, I believe.
Yeah.
And it looks like it's just going to be kind of Lilith's story, and they want to kind of prep for Borderlands 3.
Sure, why not? I'm fine with that. I'm pretty sure I beat Borderlands 1, played maybe a couple hours of Borderlands 2 and kind of fell off. And I don't know if I'm going to play Borderlands 3.
I don't know. I want to go back and play Borderlands 2. I actually want to play it by myself. I talked about this on the podcast a couple weeks ago. I have a friend who wants to play with me, but I kind of just want to play by myself because I want to actually hear the dialogue and stuff.
Yeah, I do get where you're coming from, though, because it's one of those games where, it's fun to goof off and have fun with friends, but it's also really nice to just enjoy. It does have a good story. It does have a good story.
It's fun. Everyone loves Claptrap.
That's one of the pops that I'm not going to give away. Guys, I have a pop problem.
He has a pop problem. If you have one pop, you have a problem. But Jordan has
29.
29, and that's not
29 pops.
Some people have a disease.
Some people have a cancer.
Yeah, I have 10, and that's too many.
Yeah, I'm gonna purge some of them today. Some of them are lost, or maybe hiding.
I threw away some. I've kind of made the decision to where I'm going. If I see a pop that
sparks joy,
sparks joy, and is some kind of an exclusive, I'll think about picking it up.
And reasonably priced.
Yes. But otherwise, I don't need Goku. Just bland Goku.
Yeah.
That's going to be $10 from the day it comes out until I die. It's never going to go up in price because they're going to make 1 billion of them.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to get rid of several more of mine. I have some really cool ones. I actually have a cat dog one that was an exclusive to something. I can't remember.
Yeah.
But yeah, besides that, I don't. Did you see that they're going to come out with? I don't know if they're out yet or not, but it's Wheel of Fortune Pops.
What?
Yeah.
That wheel better fucking spin.
I don't know if there's a wheel, but there's Vanna.
It better spin.
There's Vanna and there's what is the dude's name?
Barbra Streisand.
No, that's a man.
Roger Wicker.
Everyone is probably screaming what his name is.
Leonardo
Shut
DiCaprio.
up.
How do you feel about Robert Pattinson being Batman?
I think he's fine.
I think he's a handsome man. Why not let him be
I'm not
Batman?
fine in that way, but
I'm fine with him
I
being
think
Batman.
he's a good actor. I mean, Twilight. Yes, Twilight is bad.
Twilight is the best.
Pat Sajak is the name of the Wheel of Fortune person.
That guy.
Man, I was just watching that with my grandparents. We watched Wheel of Fortune, Criminal Minds, and American Ninja Warrior, baby.
Oh man, I do like me some American Ninja Warrior.
We also watched the NBA Finals, Game 2. Go Raptors.
That's hockey, right?
No, it's National Basketball Association.
Ah.
But Kawhi Leonard is a beast. Although they did lose that game. They won Game 3.
His name is Kawhi Leonard?
Yeah.
That's the most Japanese American sounding name I've ever heard.
It's not like the same. It's not spelled the same as Kawhi. Like
I was getting
like Kawhi.
I'm sure it's a very nicely spelled name. So.
Yeah. But back to Borderlands 2, I guess. This is so weird. This has got to be one of the longest from release to DLC. It's got to be, except for what's the word I'm thinking of? Like World of Warcraft and
livelihood, lifetime.
No. Okay, so this is Borderlands 2, right?
Yeah,
it came out in 2011 or something.
Yeah, lifespan.
But they're releasing DLC 7 or 8 years after the release. It's got to be the longest, besides a World of Warcraft or something like that.
Oh yeah.
After the longest after launch, I think that's when Borderlands 2 came out. I don't. You know what? Screw it. Borderlands 2 sucks.
Okay.
I just don't know when it came out. It came out a long time ago, though.
Well, moving on to some U.S. gamer news.
This is they recently announced Vampire the Masquerade. Did you ever play the original?
No, I like vampires though. I was gonna get the second one on the super epic, mega freaky deaky summer sale or whatever. But they took it off.
Yeah, that was weird.
Because they didn't want the $10 discount. And I was like, listen.
But that's weird because didn't they say that they were going to reimburse the...
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah, it's stupid. So, but... No, I've never played them. Yes, I want to play them. Apparently the new Vampire the Masquerade is coming to Switch.
No, this is a different one. This is not Vampire the Masquerade 2. Bloodlines. This is a new game entirely.
Oh, okay.
Called Vampire the Masquerade Coteries of New York. I'm sorry, I'm probably mispronouncing that. I know people out there love Vampire the Masquerade, but I am not a nerd, so I don't like it.
I don't think I've ever played one of these games. It was never on my radar.
I was listening to a US Gamer podcast where they were talking about the top 25 RPGs of all time, and this was on that list. The original one was on the list.
Really?
So it must be pretty good.
Huh. Yeah,
but it doesn't seem like the new one, Vampire the Masquerade 2. I don't think there's plans, at least as of yet, for that to come to Switch.
Okay.
But this is...
So keep an eye out for that. Besides the main story, you'll be able to set up your own...
Quarteraries. I don't know. Quarterary must be some kind of a clan or something, maybe?
I think it's like a vampire clan.
Yeah.
You can build up relationships, explore, and... they're developing multiple endings to put emphasis on multiple playthroughs, and each one adds a new quest and new scenes depending on your choice of clan. Apparently,
in the original game, it was a big focus. It was very RPG-ish.
Okay.
You could be like a Nosferatu. In the movie, where you could be an Ugo.
Mm-hmm.
or something.
So just to give you a little more background on this, you'll be able to choose a character from one of several clans, each offering different options ranging from dialogue to ethical approaches. This all can change the way the ending you see, like we talked about previously, and reflect on your choices and actions within the game.
I will say I did recognize some of those words that you just said, but others, I have no idea what they mean.
Well, at least you're open and honest about it. This is something that I'm interested in, and I've recently come to the realization that just because a game comes out doesn't mean I have to play it.
No.
Because Days Gone accidentally went on sale on Walmart.com last night for $20.
Are you serious?
And it sold out
Did
in
you buy it?
No, I got to the site when there was like 4 or 5 left, and I added it to my cart, and it was like, log in, create an account. And I was like, I don't want to do this. I'd rather spend $20 on like a bookshelf or something else.
Yeah.
And also, I could have got the game for free, but I just gave it to you instead. So obviously I don't really care about playing it that much. And I have other games I need to dive back into, Sly Cooper, Persona 4,
That's true.
etc. A Mortal Kombat story. Like there's a list of games that I have started that I need to start, and there's a list of games that just aren't gonna get any love.
Yeah, so keep an eye for that if you're a vampire fan. Apparently there's a board game in the works from the series. So.
I remember seeing that on like Kickstarter, Indiegogo, or something. So
yeah, so if you're a Vampire the Masquerade fan, you are swimming in it right now.
So speaking about games, there's some new stuff coming to the games we all know and love.
Did you not get Destroy All Humans?
I
didn't open
that one. Go ahead.
That Destroy All Humans is going to get a re-release or a remaster. Remake, as IGN calls it. The game came out in 2005. My gosh, time is flying. I never played this game. I kind of wanted to when I was a kid. Did you ever play it, or do you remember it?
Destroy All Humans?
Yeah.
What did it come out on?
PS2 and Xbox.
I don't think I ever played it then. Let me look it up.
I remember when this came out, but yeah, like I said, I never played it. It says, according to IGN, there's no pre-order information. And I believe that they were going to talk about this more at E3. If not, I apologize. I may have misread something. This is something else at THQ Nordic. THQ Nordic is involved. I don't know how much we talked about this.
I remember seeing this game. I never played it though.
Never played it. Okay.
Little aliens with guns and yada yada. Yeah.
But I think THQ Nordic has like 30 games in development or something.
I think they're going to go under. I think they're just.
They bought so much.
I know.
But they're actually releasing stuff now, so and they actually have some stuff that looks kind of cool. Maybe I'll pick this up. I always thought it looked cool, but I never played it. Probably my mom probably didn't want me to play it.
Yeah, I think that's why I don't have it either. But yeah, that's it for the opening news. We've talked about what we've been playing. We're going to move into our segment we call New Games now.
We're just going to name the segments now?
No, I was just openly reading the Google Docs so I can remember what I actually have to say.
Not a lot of new games here. Actually, there's literally none that we're going to talk about.
Exactly. It's just stuff to enhance the games.
DLC, pretty much.
Yeah, DLC. It's going to enhance the stuff that you've been enjoying. So, Shang-Su. It's coming out for Mortal Kombat 11. So, hopefully, my game pre-downloaded that, maybe.
Because you bought the premium edition?
I did.
Okay.
I don't know why, but sure.
I don't know.
I have that. Actually, I think my PS4 is off. But anyway,
I cannot imagine our internet is going to do well with fighting games.
No, not at all. But, maybe after we get those Ethernet cords plugged in.
I already have an Ethernet cord.
Did you try a fighting game?
No, I was too scared to.
Okay, don't worry, I'll try it first.
I was just going to be like a robot.
I'll even try a really bad fighting game. I'll go load up Pokken. Or
Pokken's not bad.
Sorry, I'll try a worse fighting game.
My Heroes Win Justice.
That's
Yeah, that's right.
I don't know what I did with that game. Maybe I threw it away.
Did you buy it physically?
Yeah, I own it physically because in my head at the time I was like, I'm gonna display this game because it's cool, and now I'm like, I'm just gonna buy everything digitally.
Yeah, I don't want to buy everything digitally, but most things.
Like I don't like.
I would say I'll buy single player. I like buying single player games physically.
Yeah.
Because I play games once, I delete them, and I sell them.
Yeah. I don't do that, but for future endeavors, I'm going to buy multiplayer games digitally because why?
I wish I had Dragon Ball FighterZ digitally. Because I just it's just so much easier to go. Just click and you open and the game is open. But no, I gotta go. Open the case.
Yeah.
put the disc in the PlayStation.
I forgot
like
that.
a pleb.
Mm-hmm.
What am I?
A pleb.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's called me out. He's called me out.
So, for those of you that are still playing or considering playing World War Z,
dude, that game sold like 2 million copies.
I know. Hey, don't buy that game.
Why do you say that?
I don't like the way it looks. World War Z is getting what they're calling Undead C. And they could have been clever and they could have spelled C with a Z.
No, that wouldn't have been clever.
I would have loved it. It would have been funny. So you get to fight zombies in Atlantis.
I'm gonna see what the Metacritic.
Okay, but do you get to fight zombies in Atlantis in Undead
I have
C?
no idea.
Okay, well keep an eye out for World War Z Undead C. That is a mouthful.
Undead. You said Undead.
Underworld Atlantis zombies. Keep an eye out for that.
War. That game was so strange when it came out, and then it sold well apparently. The movie has got a 63.
Okay.
The game has got a 66.
Wow. That's okay. Not bad.
It's just very strange. Wait, the PC has got a 70.
Wow.
The Xbox One version has got a 73.
Okay.
So, I mean, the game doesn't look like it's bad, really.
Not bad. And finally, for those of you that are still enjoying the universe that is Assassin's Creed Odyssey,
I thought it sounded like for those of you who are still enjoying the universe.
Assassin's Creed Odyssey gets what they are calling the Torment of Hades, where you have to give him a shave, and
I think you literally go to hell.
Yeah,
and
sure.
You fight some folks.
That's gonna be hot, especially with Cassandra.
I think in the last DLC you went to Atlantis.
So
you gonna pick this up?
I might jump back in. I do have the game on.
Did you ever beat that game?
No. Remember, I stopped playing it like 20 or 30 hours in.
Okay, I don't know what game will be my next game. I just beat Uncharted 3 and The Witcher 3.
I think my next game is going to be... I need to beat Persona, man.
That game's just gonna take a long time to beat. You need to play that game before bed and here and there and then beat it eventually.
I don't know what my game is. I could maybe I'll sit down and breeze through Sly Cooper.
I'm thinking like Dark Souls or something maybe.
Yeah.
But
I don't know. I got Bayonetta. I need to look at my list and see what I got. Maybe I'll just finish the Mortal Kombat story and kind of go from there.
Yeah, that's a good idea. It's not very short. Not very short.
Not very
long, and I've heard it's really good. What about Yooka-Laylee and the Impossible Lair? Is that going to be your next game?
I mean, I might. I never played the original, but I really wanted to, and I never jumped on the Kickstarter. So
I was a Kickstarter bagger. Excuse me.
This game's on everything now.
It's not bad. It's not great. The game feels a little. It doesn't feel as good as Super Mario 64, Banjo-Kazooie, or something. I don't think.
I do really enjoy Banjo-Kazooie,
but it's also it was a Kickstarter game, so they didn't have the time or the funds, maybe. But it also is from the guys. A lot of the people who made Banjo-Kazooie.
Exactly. For those of you that are wondering, you can get Yooka-Laylee and the Impossible Lair. It's going to be released sometime this year for Switch, Xbox One, PS4, and PC.
Yeah, it says more information will be available at E3 next week. This is coming from IGN, by the way.
And for those of you that enjoy boxed games, there will be a physical release of this game as well as digital. So you could definitely look forward to this.
It's going to be a 2.5D platformer. They're comparing it to Donkey Kong Country.
Ooh.
Where the original Yooka-Laylee was more like Mario 64 or the original Banjo-Kazooie or something like that. The game looks kind of cool. I may pick it up depending on the price, and I'll probably check out some reviews or something. But it does look kind of similar to a Donkey Kong type game. It's a side scroller, and then it's 2.5D. I would recommend looking up the trailer.
I do enjoy Donkey Kong Country a lot.
Yeah, Tropical Freeze is so good.
Oh yeah, it is.
It's hard. It's very hard.
I need to actually play that game. I've only played like a demo and watched a little bit of YouTube on it.
Really? Yeah, it's very good. I'd like to have it, but Nintendo always likes to keep their games. That game is a port of the Wii U.
Yeah.
Of a Wii U game that came out years ago, and that game itself came out probably like a year ago, and it's still like $60, I think.
Yeah. And not that I wouldn't get $60 worth of enjoyment out of it. It's just
I don't want
to spend $60 on it.
Yeah. I kind of wish I had never traded, but then I got rid of my Wii U, so I was going to play
exactly.
Because I hated the Wii U.
Exactly. I'm sure somebody we know has a Wii U they're not using. You can borrow it. So, this next article is coming from Engadget. 6 Bioware classics are coming to consoles this fall.
What classics are those?
Well, first I got to tell them it's going to be coming out on September 24th.
Oh, that's already a release date. I didn't even notice that.
So, mark your calendars or tell your digital assistants or your real human assistants.
Tell your digital assistants to mark your calendars.
That's right. Or your human assistant. You can tell both of them to mark your calendars for this and also to subscribe to the podcast because we really appreciate that. So, the games, which will be arriving on consoles later this year, physical and digital, are going to be Baulders Gate, Baldur's Gate 2, Baldur's Gate Siege of the Dragon Spear, Icewind Dale, and Planescape Torment will all arrive in stores on September 24th.
I know Planescape Torment, Baldur's Gate 2, I think. I've heard of all those, and I've heard that they're kind of all incredibly well loved. So I kind of want to play these.
I'm interested in Baldur's Gate after we saw that Baldur's Gate 3 trailer.
We'll talk about that a little later in the podcast, but man, that looks crazy.
But there is one more game. Neverwinter Nights Enchanted Edition will be available.
Enhanced Edition?
What did I say? Enchanted?
You said Enchanted.
Enhanced Edition will be available December 3rd. All titles will be available for PS4, Xbox One, and Nintendo
Switch, dude. I either want to get these on Switch or PC. I don't know.
You mean PS4?
No, PC.
Okay, sure. I mean, I guess
technically... I know they're coming to PS4, Xbox One.
I mean, technically, yes, you can play them on your PC with the Xbox
they came out.
PC.
Well, no, they came out on... These came out on PC like 20 years ago originally.
Oh. Okay.
That's
Never
why
mind.
It says they're re-releasing them or whatever.
Well, that makes more sense. I am interested in Baldur's Gate, though. I want to do some research on it.
The game developers, Skybound, and publishers Beamdog. I've never heard of Beamdog.
Beamdog!
Are apparently responsible for bringing the games to console. The companies are promising the games will be tailored for consoles with controls optimized for consoles. All the games have been given a graphics update, so they're going to look real pretty, and native support for high-resolution widescreen displays that would have been rare at the time. I keep getting this page unresponsive. Would have been rare at the time of their original release. Apparently, new content has been added, Jordan, along with new characters, classes, and player creation options. There are even multiplayer functions in some titles, so you can have some nostalgia trips with your friends. Skybound Games and Beamdog says they've squashed some old bugs, improved character balance, and spruced up the user interface along the way as well. Assuming the companies make good on all these promises, the reimagined classics should have something for new gamers and old to enjoy. I wonder if they're going to be bringing those features that they're talking about to the original ones or to PC.
Oh no, I don't see why they wouldn't.
Yeah, I don't either.
If they got it to work on a PS4 and Xbox One and a Switch, it should be easy to just make them work for.
I just don't know if they'll do it.
Oh, and for Beamdog, the games they've released are Axis and Allies Online, Baldur's Gate 2, Icewind, Plane and Scrap Torment, and Neverwinter Nights.
Okay, so they've got some history with these games already.
As well as Baldur's Gate Siege of the Dragon Spear. So
yeah, they had some history with these games. Okay. Alright, interesting. What's up next on the docket, though?
Well, we got an article from GameSpot talking about everything we know about Call of Duty Modern Warfare.
We actually missed, this is one of those news items. If you don't know, we had to record the podcast a couple of days early last week, so we missed there's a pretty decent amount of news, actually.
Yeah, so we're gonna run through it all, but
What happened to my?
Who knows? It might be
a new page.
Crazy.
No, I don't want to open up a new page.
While he fixes these technical difficulties, so GameSpot tells us all about Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019. So it's going to be coming out on October 25th for PC, PS4, and Xbox One. So it's going to be. I watched the trailer. It looks like it's going to be pretty good.
I think it looks kind of cool. It's going to have a single player campaign, which I know a lot of people are excited about.
It's going to be a reimagining of the first game. It's just bring some changes. It's going to have a multiplayer front in addition to crossplay. So for those of you that are unfamiliar with that for any reason, that means.
I'm actually kind of interested in that because I have some friends who really like playing Call of Duty on console.
Mm-hmm.
I know you do too.
No, I played Call of Duty. I'd much rather play Call of Duty on PC.
I know, but don't you have some friends that play it on console?
I do, yes.
So we can play that,
Yeah,
cross.
that'd be nice.
So yeah, I've got some people on PS4 and Xbox, I think.
So I'd much rather play this on PC.
Oh yeah, I mean I liked Call of Duty. What's it called? Black Ops 4 on PC. I thought I played really well. So this will be really interesting. And they might, I don't know, maybe they'll have some kind of. I think they're gonna have an indication.
Yeah.
On who's playing it, like in Fortnite.
Which would be nice. Also,
there's an opt-in option too. You have to opt in if you want to play with PC players or something.
Which, makes sense. There's going to be an absence of a season pass that locks new DLC maps to only a portion of the player base. There's also talked about zombies and how, typical for a Treyarch-developed game, it's going to have zombies. This Modern Warfare will not have zombies.
What do you think about that?
I'm fine with it.
I love zombies. I have not played... I don't think I've played these zombies in Black Ops 4 once, though.
Really? I like them.
Because I don't have anyone to play with. No one plays on PC.
Yeah, that's true. Huh.
Maybe with this, I can play with some people.
That's true. So it's Captain Price is going to be the character in this game you're going to be following around, apparently.
I think he's a returning character from some old games.
I do believe. Like I said, my first real introduction to Call of Duty was Call of Duty, and then Advanced Warfare, and now this Call of Duty. So, it's one of those things that I didn't play the Modern Warfares, and I enjoyed Advanced Warfare. But if you want to go read more about Modern Warfare and kind of just get a background of what's going to be going on in this game, GameSpot did a wonderful job of typing this up about the comparison to this and the original.
Yeah, don't get this confused. This is not a remake or a re-release or anything like that. I will say, apparently there's going to be, like some of the other Modern Warfare games, there will be some Russian interactions, and it also... Okay, I'll just read this. GameSpot says, it seems as though this game will also concern Russian interactions with the Middle East, while enemies will include an ultra-nationalist group helping to execute terrorist attacks in cities such as London. So it looks like this isn't going to be just...
America.
Well, no, not America. I'm talking... The games, I don't think the games have ever been in America.
I don't think so either.
It's not going to be like Desert Storm. There's going to be different missions that you go to cities and stuff. London, I don't think they've ever gone to London before.
That'd be cool.
Which is interesting because Watch Dogs is going to London.
Oh, maybe there'll be a little crossover event. That'd be interesting.
So, and I know they've been talking about like the No Russian mission and how this is kind of going to play into that somewhat. Which is, for those of you who don't know, maybe not, you're not a Call of Duty fan. In Modern Warfare 1 or 2, I can't remember, you're able to shoot civilians basically. Well, you're not supposed to.
Dang.
But you're like playing as an undercover spy with some Russians, and they open fire on civilians, and you're there with them.
Okay, that's interesting.
So a lot of people, it was very, very controversial at the time, and if they do something like that today, obviously it will also be controversial. They also talk about how this is going to be a technical upgrade. It looks pretty from what I can tell.
Yeah. So something that's interesting in this next article we're going to cover, coming from Polygon, Xbox Game Pass is coming to the PC.
Finally.
Part of me thought this was already on the PC.
Well, it is, but there's not very many games. There's only like maybe 10 games at most.
Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. So, yeah, I guess I was like, wait. I'm like, I get it on PC.
Yeah, we have Sea of Thieves.
That's true, yeah. I just remember that I still have that, but it's like 3 months for $1 or free or whatever. So... But the subscription service will offer a curated library of over 100 high-quality PC games on Windows 10. So, if you have a PC and you wanted to play with your buddies on Xbox, now you can.
Does it list the games?
It doesn't. They did say, quote, we're working with over 75 developers and publishers to bring PC content to the service, and will ensure the library remains curated and full of great PC titles across a variety of genres with new games added every month.
I'm excited. They also said, and just as we committed to on the console, it is our intent to include new games from Xbox Game Studios in Xbox Game Pass for PC the same day as the global release, so that's nice, including titles from newly acquired studios like Obsidian and In Exile. Phil Spencer said. I'm super excited about this.
That's interesting. Obviously, more information is going to be coming out on E3. Microsoft is the big boy at E3 this year, and I'm interested to see what they're going to do about that. The last thing I said about this is, quote, up to 20%. Okay, let me just rewind a little bit. Xbox Game Pass for PC subscribers will also get a discount on games and downloadable content via the Microsoft Store on Windows. Quote, up to 20% on games currently in the library and up to 10% off related game DLC and add-ons, end quote. So, if you want to be having that on PC, you do save a couple pennies here and there, which is nice.
Game Pass has a lot of cool games.
That's true, and it's nice to save 20% here and there. That adds up.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That's like an extra loaf of bread or extra gallon of milk or
an extra game maybe.
Yeah, exactly, or whatever. Socks if you're into socks or whatever.
I've been waiting for this for years, basically. So
I think I'll throw this in the ring. I think I'll throw it in my bills.
Yeah, maybe. I might do this. I mean, right now we have the 3 months for free,
which is nice. Honestly, think about if they just kept
for $1.
Yeah, think about if they did every month for $1.
Oh my gosh!
Say you pay $24 for a year, or actually they wouldn't make any money if they did that. Just do $1 a month, and then it was just like however many people. Just say only the U.S. got it.
Right.
They'd make tons of money just like that, just because $1 a month.
I don't know if they want to do that though. They might make more money the way they're doing it now.
Probably. So,
it's going from Xbox to Sony though. Over on GameSpot, they say State of Play reportedly returning in June with The Last of Us Part 2 and Ghost of Tsushima.
Woo! Last of Us Part 2
comes true. That's a massive State of Play. I mean, everyone's been kind of lukewarm on the State of Plays that they have showed so far, but this would be a huge turnaround.
So, we talked about this in earlier episodes. Walmart Canada is back being scandalous. So, the Walmart Canada editor-in-chief, who goes by the name, quote, The Hunter,
what?
On Twitter, he's the one that kind of sprinkled this little leak out and about, talking about how State of Play is going to be covering these big old updates in June. So apparently, it was supposed to be State of Play was supposed to be happening last week, but it didn't. Rumored. That's true. These are rumors. Rumor. I guess I'll call him the Hunter because we don't know his name.
That's really strange. I don't know why.
So this is what
sounds like a serial killer.
Yes. So the Hunter at NextGen Player on Twitter tweeted out, Sony capturing E3 spotlight without even attending. This is fascinating to watch. Neo 2 beta running right before E3. Death Stranding gameplay and reveal and release date. State of Play next month with updates on what's the name of this game? The Last of Us Part 2 and Ghost of Tsushima. Blood and Truth releases this week. And PS5 news. So, I mean, I get what he's saying. Not saying it's all true, but
he is the hunter. He hunts stuff down and he kills it.
I agree. Yeah, so he's it's gonna be crazy. Gathering all this, 2020 is gonna be pretty crazy. And I hope what he's saying is true. I hope we get some Last of Us 2 news soon. I love The Last of Us.
People have been saying that The Last of Us probably is going to be pushed to 2020 because Death Stranding was confirmed for this year.
Yeah, and I'm fine with that. I'm okay with that because Death Stranding is something that I will be playing, even though I still do not understand at all what is going on in that game. And part of me, that's the reason why I want to get the collector's edition of it, even though I don't need it. But it's just one of those things where
collecting stuff.
Yeah, I'm trying to be a minimalist, but it's hard sometimes. So
it's hard up there for a minimalist.
I will. Oh, I did cancel my Catherine full body thing.
Really?
Well, I canceled it because after you complete an order on Amazon, you can't change your address. So I canceled it, and then I put it back in my cart again, and I haven't bought it yet. Again.
Are you going to?
Oh, no. I still like the way it looks. It's still pretty beautiful.
No, it's really cool.
I don't know. I have to look at the calendar and see what's going to be coming out in September, before and after. Because if I get that and jump into that.
I mean, I'm definitely going to be playing it. But I doubt I'll play or get the collector's edition or anything like that.
I might be jumping back into there, maybe. I'll obviously let y'all. Maybe. I'll let y'all know about that.
Next up, we have some Pokemon Go news. Dragon Quest. Wait, no. I tried to do something clever. It didn't work.
He was trying to say Dragon Quest Walk is like Pokemon Go.
It is, maybe. Coming from Polygon.
But with Jello with face on it. And by Jello with face on it, I mean little slime balls.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest. I forgot to read I watched the trailer, but I don't remember much about it.
Okay, so Square Enix is doing a Dragon Quest game, Dragon Quest Walk. It's a mobile game that blends the realism, the real world, and Dragon Quest together. And, you get to battle some baddies on your mobile phone. So, if you look at it, it looks, I would say, like they copy and pasted Pokemon Go and put a Dragon Quest skin on top of it.
Right.
That's really what it looks like. But, for people that enjoy Dragon Quest, I'm sure they will like this. Will it be as popular as...
Wow, it really does.
Yeah.
But I'm going to be honest, I think it might look better.
Well, yeah, it's Dragon Quest.
Well, I love Pokemon. Pokemon might be my favorite franchise of all time, but, there's more...
There's more stuff.
More, love and detail, it looks like to me. It kind of looks like an NES game almost in some ways.
So, this looks pretty cool. There's no release date at this moment in time, but it is coming a mobile device near you soon.
This will probably be huge in Japan because they love Dragon Quest.
And they like walking. And most of them are mobile gamers anyway.
Yeah, Japan. Mobile gaming is massive in Japan. It's interesting. Recently, we've had the announcement of the Minecraft Go, whatever it's called.
That did look pretty cool to me. I thought about downloading it, but I was like, whatever.
I don't think it's out yet, is it?
No, I don't think so.
Yes.
But I'm still thinking about downloading it. It's one of those things that's interesting. So check it out if you're into, just keep an eye to the ground or an ear to the screen. I said that backwards. You know what I mean.
Eye to the ground and ear to the screen.
That's right. If you want to...
If you're having a phone call,
that's true.
You have your ear to the screen.
Just
that was on purpose, right?
Yes. So just keep an eye out for Dragon Quest Walking. Moving on, some sad news from Eurogamer. Shenmue 3 has been delayed again.
Who cares?
To November. That's right! Who cares? Who cares about Shenmue? I played 15 minutes of this and I was like, I can't play this game. The controls are trash.
The controls are trash.
So, it was going to be released this August. And they're like, no, we can't do it. So they're kicking it all the way back November 19th.
Apparently that means it's going to be almost exactly 20 years to the day since the original Shenmue released on Dreamcast in December 1999 and 18 years after Shenmue 2, which came out in 2001.
So, that's sad news. They, gave a quote saying, the game simply needs a little more refinement before truly being finished. We feel that extra time will help us deliver the true Shenmue experience players around the world deserve. We thank you for your patience and understanding.
I believe it was, forgive me if I'm wrong, Miyamoto, maybe. That sounds so confident. He was saying something like, a bad game is bad forever, but a delayed game can be good. So if you're excited for Shenmue 3, I would much rather it get delayed by a few months and it be good than it come out today and be bad.
I agree.
So just be a little more patient. I waited for Kingdom Hearts 3, so
yeah, exactly.
It can be done.
So, moving on to the creme de la... I don't know how to say this phrase, but it's about Google Stadia from... Creme de la Fresh.
Creme de la Fresh.
So, Google Stadia. Thank you, IGN, for compiling this list. Because we kind of watched the opening as the AT&T dude was setting up our Wi-Fi. Then he just left, but that's a whole nother story. So, Google Stadia. You can have access to it for the low price.
$1,000 million.
Souls. You need to get 129 Kishin souls, and then you can become a soul eater.
Oh, that's humorous.
No. Okay, so let's get to the nitty-gritty about this. The Google Stadia price and launch window. So you can have access to Google Stadia in November 2019.
For free?
No.
Oh.
Exclusively via the Stadia Founders Edition bundle, which is available for pre-order now through the Google Store. You might be wondering what comes with the bundle.
Nothing.
I mean, it does take your soul. So, it comes with the limited edition Night Blue controller. Does look pretty smexy. A Chromecast Ultra, which normally sells for $70. A 3-month Stadia Pro subscription. First chance to claim a Stadia name. And 1 3-month buddy pass to give Stadia Pro to a friend. So, and that is going to be $129.99.
You gotta get that 99 cents in there.
That's right. And that is USD. I actually went ahead and pre-ordered this yesterday because why not? I figured we needed to try it out for ourselves as normal people and also as podcasters.
It says Stadia. Oh, hold on, actually. So, okay, something about Destiny. That's what I got out of what I just read.
Okay, so Destiny 2, the collection, is going to be free on Stadia.
But it's going to be free to play.
Yes.
So it's not actually free.
That's also true.
It is, but it's free on everything else.
Yes, but they're just saying Destiny 2 is going to be on Stadia. And you can port your character from whatever platform you're playing for.
Okay, what about this base Stadia? What is that?
Okay, so for the Google Stadia Pro subscription, that's going to be $9.99 a month. And it'll be required to play up to 4K, 60 FPS, HDR, and that's going to be available before, and you can get that in 2019. The base Stadia is going to be available in 2020, and it'll let you stream games only up to 1080p and 60 FPS. So you can, on both platforms, you can buy and keep the games you want. You can play in the Chrome browser or on a Pixel 3 or a Pixel 3a, different stuff like that. And it looks pretty cool. What we were saying is, play with the Destiny stuff, you'll be able to get full access to the base game, all previous released add-ons, and the new expansion, and the annual pass if you have Google Stadia Pro. So that's going to be cool.
It's also going to be, it's saying here, Google has announced over 20 publisher and developer partners who will be putting their games on Stadia platform. There's a full list on IGN, but I'll just kind of read out a few of them. We got from Bethesda, Doom Eternal, Doom 2016, Rage 2, The Elder Scrolls Online, and Wolfenstein Youngblood. We got some Capcom games that they don't list. Tomb Raider Definitive Edition, Mortal Kombat 11, Darksiders Genesis, Assassin's Creed Odyssey. And that's just to name a few. I would go check out the full list.
And also, for those of you that have Google Stadia Pro, you'll be able to get free games every so often. I think they said these free games will be accessible so long as your Pro subscription is active, similar to PlayStation Plus. So those free games, and it also gives you exclusive discounts on games for purchase as well as free games, like I was speaking about earlier. So
forgive me if I'm misreading this, but I don't think I want this in any way, shape, or form.
Okay.
This is just a console that I have to pay for every month.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, I have a PC, I have a Switch, I have a PlayStation.
There's nothing that is, oh my gosh, I'm going to die.
I thought this was going to be like a Netflix for video games.
Like a gaming revolution.
Well, this is just another console.
Yeah, this is a digital console. So in a sense, this is like you're just going to be streaming games.
But I mean, it's interesting, no doubt, and it's.
Well, you can make your full assumption with that 3-month buddy pass.
I guess so.
So.
I mean, it's like I said, it's kind of cool. I guess I was hoping it was going to be some kind of like a Netflix for games. I guess is what I was And maybe I had too high of expectations. I don't know.
And maybe it will be like a Netflix for games when we actually see the, when they tie it all together, put the bow on it. It'll be you'll just log into your Google account and it'll have, hey, let me play, I don't know, like whatever something like whatever game it is, and you click on it and boom, it's there.
I will say, when at least when I open Google, like to do a search, it has like a Google Stadia tab that you can click on.
Yeah.
And I don't know how many millions of people use that every day that see that Google Stadia thing and like, oh, I wonder what that is.
So I think it'll be popular. I think it'll be really influential for people that don't want or don't have room for like
consoles,
or if they just can't afford a console. They can't afford to go out and buy. They can't afford to spend $500 on a PC or a console or whatever, or $300 on a Switch or something. This could be this will be someone's first gaming experience.
I could see that.
So, it's going to be their introduction for gaming, and I do like the controller. Google Assistant built in, all this other stuff. So it's going to be super interesting. Also, the Stadia, there's only 14 countries that the Founders Edition is available. Currently in US, Canada, UK, Ireland, France, Germany, Italy, Spain, Netherlands, Belgium, Denmark, Sweden, Norway, and Finland. More regions are going to be added in 2020, according to Google. So
keep up with that as your region unlocks. Unlocks.
Unlocks.
All right, next up, we got some big news coming from the world of Pokemon.
Yes! I'm probably more excited about this than I am the Stadia stuff.
As to what?
The Stadia stuff.
Oh, yeah!
I'm probably way more excited about this than the...
I don't give a damn about Stadia.
I actually wish we could wrap this up so I can go ahead and go play Pokemon.
We'll
I know, we're working on it.
We got like 10 more pieces of news, but no, screw it. Y'all don't get it. Bye.
Bye, guys. We're going to play Pokemon.
All right.
Okay, well, he's there we go. He's going out the front door. Still, all right. And he got taken by the Ewoks. So, this is coming from IGN, and this is everything we know about...
I need to put my shoes on, so I'm just gonna... I guess I'll just conclude.
I guess you can come back in the show. Come on, sit down. Ladies and gentlemen.
I'm getting kind of peckish.
Boys and girls, we have a special guest today. It is the
Ryan.
one,
It's
the
fat,
only,
baby.
Ryan.
But someone else walking
Hildegard.
Hey guys, what's going on? Why are you here and who are you? Our AT&T guy walks in the door. He's like, hey guys, what's up? How y'all doing?
It's like,
can you make our internet better?
Are you subscribed?
Nah, man, I ain't making that better.
Are you subscribed to the show?
Y'all can give me some money?
No, we want you to give us money.
Alright, let's get back on track. Pokemon Direct.
Man, this was so epic. It was so
Go watch
epic.
The Pokemon Direct.
This is what I want you to do. I want you to
Watch
pause.
the trailer for the new Pokemon game. That's what I'll say.
Pause the podcast right now. Go watch the Pokemon Direct, and then come back and enjoy this excitement with us. Because it was just... I was like, oh my gosh. And it wasn't even like, some of the... going back to think about how Pokemon Alolan was, or Ohana, or Moana, whatever the last region was called. Which obviously...
it was called the...
you don't even remember.
Hawaii?
Sure. Alola region. So, as, that really didn't stick with me. I played like 2 hours of it, and I was just like, meh. But this one, I'm like, I am ready for it. So, it showed us a lot. So, pretty much it showed us... Shut up, Ice Machine! We're doing a podcast!
Holy crap. Jeez. That was rude.
Okay, so, it showed us some of the coolest stuff I've ever seen in a Pokemon game. We have Pokemon Dynamax.
They get real big and they hit even harder, baby.
That's true. My first thought was...
Godzilla.
Yes. Second thought was, this is going to be really cool in the TCG.
Screw the TCG.
I mean, I agree.
I'm done with it forever, even though I'm going to go tonight and play probably.
That's right. And raid battles. I love me a good raid battle.
Those raids, boys and girls.
In real life.
I probably will never use them one single time, but they're all available.
That's true. I do enjoy raids in real life and in...
real life?
Yeah, you don't have raid parties?
You call raid. Do Do you swap people's houses?
No, I do like smoothie raids.
I don't know what that means. You throw smoothies at people?
No, you just roll up with a whole bunch of friends at a smoothie place and then like get smoothies.
Oh, so the employees hate you.
Yeah. Like I'm talking about like 30 people in like a small little cramped space.
That's too many.
Yeah. So also they
I like the song too.
Yeah?
It's like, I can't actually remember what it is. It's in a banner way. That was a horrible impersonation of what that song is.
Well, don't worry. They've
already watched it.
They've already watched it.
Yeah.
They've already watched
it. You know
it.
what I'm talking about.
Yeah. And they show us the legendary Pokemon.
What? There's a sword guy and a shield guy.
I'm going to get Pokemon Shield.
Now, question. Jordan.
Okay.
Did you want to get Pokemon Shield or were you bullied into it? What is happening? I'm about to bite somebody.
What is that noise? Guys, I think our apartment is a transformer. And if you are, I pledge allegiance to you. And
all
we'll
hell
do
Decepticons.
All hell Decepticons. Okay. So you were asking me if I was bullied.
Into getting Pokemon Shield.
No.
Why'd you wink at me?
I'm trying to flirt with you.
But why are you doing that now?
Oh. You saying I should have flirted with you when we first met?
At all bullied.
No. I did kind of want to get Pokemon Sword.
I knew it!
Yeah. But two of my friends are getting Pokemon Sword.
I like how Jake, our friend who's been on the podcast, is like talking about like, yeah man, I'm gonna get Sword. I'm like, you ain't even switch. What are you talking about?
But I will say, big old boy with a shield beard. I like it.
I guess. I think he looks kind of goofy.
I like the way he looks.
So then their names are Zacian and Zamazenta. Man. And Zacian is the sword and the other dude is the shield. The sword guy reminds me of Sith the Great Wolf from Dark Souls.
I've seen memes about that.
Yeah.
Also, you get a Rotom phone in this game instead of a Rotom Dex.
I just want a Pokedex, man.
I agree. I don't want it's weird having a Rotom like in my pocket all the time and stuff.
He just floats around.
It kind of makes me think about the Ditto.
I mean, I know Pokemon are slaves, but like, are they?
Rotom is like the slave of the slave.
He's like a super slave.
Super slave.
Yeah, he doesn't even get to eat or anything.
No, not at all.
Okay.
He lets it get to like 1%, and he's like, feed me.
They're like 2%. Okay, take it out.
Just giving it a little bit of heroin.
He's just constantly like on death's door.
Yep. We also get to see a lot of other cool stuff in this trailer, like a Diglett temple / ruin sort of a thing. Makes me think that maybe Diglett is the real god of the Pokemon world.
It's not Arceus.
Nope.
It's not Mew.
Nope.
It's Diglett.
That's right.
You heard
it here first. Diglett dig. And that's the reason the Pokemon Earth is hollow on the inside. Yeah.
It's going to crumble apart.
Yeah. And then it's going to be a flat Earth.
Okay.
So
Pokemon is like how they prove flat Earth?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
We also
it's like Diglett dig, Diglett dig. Trio.
It's like, oh my gosh, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. We also get to see a sheep Pokemon called Wooloo.
I like that Pokemon.
It's cute. We get to see a flowering Pokemon, kind of like Roselia, called. How the fudge do you say that?
Flower Pokemon. Flowermon.
Glossit? Why am I trying to say it like a German person?
Glossit?
Glossit Fleur? It's cute.
I guess.
And Eglos, which is apparently the Cotton Bloom Pokemon.
The Cotton Bloom Pokemon.
And Dreadnought, the snapping turtle Pokemon that our friend Jake really likes.
This is the bird is the coolest one they showed though.
That bird looks like Edgar Allan Poe straight up.
It looks like Reaper.
Oh yeah, it's so creepy looking.
Very edgelordy.
Corviknight. It's a flying steel type. It also is apparently a flying taxi, so he's also a super slave.
So is that like the taxis from Sun and Moon? I'm assuming.
Yeah, just a Pokemon.
They replaced the HM systems.
Yeah. So now it's Apparently, it has he can be a flying taxi that will travel as fast travel, and players will be able to take them to any previous town they visited. So, what starter are you gonna get? We kind of talked about this when they.
I think I'm gonna get that dude.
What, that?
Yeah.
Oh, Grookey?
Grookey, yeah, I can think of his name. I either gonna get Grookey or Scorbunny. I don't really like Sobble.
It looks so sad.
Why is he sad?
I guess because he's wet.
That's why everyone likes him, though. They like that he's sad.
Well, people relate to things they're, people relate.
I know, but why would you want to be, okay, I'm going to be sad. Well, I also want my Pokemon set to be
I don't
sad.
know. I like Grookey, though. I've always really liked monkeys.
He's got like a drum set, man. He's going to be like, dude,
yeah.
I'm drumming, for those of you who aren't in the room with me.
He is drumming. He's,
His head also kind of looks like a Garbodor. Or a Trubbish.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm excited about this. I like the way they're doing. Also, there's going to be, you can customize your appearance. You get to meet
Leon.
Yeah, which is
boy of
the Galar region champion. He kind of seems douchey.
Nah, man.
You get to meet Hop, his Leon's younger brother and your rival, as well as Professor Magnolia. Whoop, whoop.
So what
Mississippi Tree.
There's no sexy professor anymore. We had Juniper, we had Sycamore, and we had the Hawaiian guy.
Yeah.
But now we have an old lady.
Kui.
What is this about?
Professor Kui.
Kukui, or whatever his name was.
Kui. I think Professor Magnolia is sexy.
I mean, we've got best boy over here, whatever his name is.
Him?
Yeah, I guess he can replace them.
Yeah, he can be sexy. Leon's pretty sexy. I mean, look, we got her granddaughter, Sonia, and her assistant. She is sexy.
Definitely 18.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Everybody we talk about on this podcast is 18.
I was watching somebody play Overwatch, and they were playing D.Va, and they got out of mech. He's like, D.Va's fine as hell. Wait, how old is D.Va?
Yeah.
Like, someone's like, she's 19. He's like, yeah, she's fine as hell.
So, yeah, Pokemon gyms. It shows us Milo, the grass gym leader. Gyms are what we talked about earlier. You're going to get to see the big boys kind of sumo wrestle around.
They're all going to be like that? Or
I kind of hope not. I kind of like the traditional.
And they're going to be like gym, but you can only use those, that big form, like once per batch.
Yeah, so. There also appears to be
evolutions or the Z moves.
Yes, there also appears to be some kind of audience participation or cheering as the battle rages on. So that's going to be pretty cool. I'm excited to play this game and try it out with friends. It is. We talked about the legendary Pokemon, and they look pretty awesome.
One thing I noticed in the trailer, it almost looks like Sword and Shield, the guy go back to back.
Yeah,
like they're about to fight somebody else. So I'm thinking. That's Gun's about to come up.
Maybe this is how the second Pokemon apocalypse starts. Pokemon Gun just comes in and starts shooting people. What if it's Pokemon Death Note?
Pokemon Death Note. No.
That'd be awesome. So, releasing worldwide Pokemon Shield and Pokemon Sword November 15th, 2019. And for those of you that like the dual pack, there is going to be one. You can just get both of them together. So I'm probably just going to go ahead and get this digitally so I can just have it. And
yeah, I'll probably get it digitally.
And it'll just be downloaded. But check this IGN article out or a YouTube video. There are beautiful images of this game all over the internet now, and it is awesome.
Are you going to try to get good at the competitive scene?
I might actually. For once, I might actually try to get good at the competitive scene. Because I'm kind of giving up on Pokemon TCG. It's all about the friends. It's all about the friends for me. And, yeah, it's...
Some people we still know are still trying to do it.
Yeah, I don't know. I just, I'm at a weird place in my life where I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do, and I definitely don't think being a Pokemon master is in the cards.
Trading card games, for those of you who don't play, they're incredibly expensive to keep up with the meta. People cheat constantly.
Yep.
And it's just kind of annoying, but they're still fun.
So. They are still fun, and we could do a whole episode about it. We're still considering doing that maybe in the future. Check out all that Pokemon goodness if you are interested in it. We're moving on to some more leaked news coming from Variety, all before E3. Everybody's just...
I swear, everybody's releasing stuff and leaking stuff before E3. We got more stuff later on in the episode. There's going to be more leaks and more releases.
I guess this is just the way.
Wait a week.
Exactly. Just wait a week. I just need a comprehensive list.
I want to see it on Twitch because that's how I get hyped.
That's right. How you get hyped. So I'm hyped for this game. I want to play it.
What game is it?
Square Enix presents Marvel Avengers.
Okay.
And that's it. All it is so from at Play Avengers on Twitter, tune in to Square Enix Live.
Is this it? Because I already saw this.
Did we already
talk about this last week?
Well, then you already know about it, everyone. And
wow.
I'm sorry, everyone. I'm sorry.
You made us look like scrubs yet again.
Well, that's my job. Producer.
I guess that's all I see.
Producer, and to make us look like scrubs.
But now we have news that isn't.
That's right.
That we haven't already talked about. Watch Dogs Legion, aka Watch Dogs 3, release date, news, gameplay details, and more. Coming from Games Radar.
Can I buy this Watch Dogs?
Maybe. I want to see if it's good.
Okay.
I mean, I've heard Watch Dogs 2 was good. I just told you not to buy Watch Dogs 1 instead of The Witcher 3.
Ryan's actually my financial advisor, even though he doesn't know it.
I just slap him in the face.
That works. That's a very effective way to get people not to screw up.
He's like, hey Ryan, should I buy this this clock with this girl's face on it?
And then he hits me again with a cookie pan.
That's for me though.
Yeah, a silicone one, not a metal one. He's not an animal.
Are you talking about that one right there?
Yep, that one right there.
It's got Halloween.
That's right.
Pictures on it.
So, apparently Watch Dogs Legion is going to be taking place in London, which is
in
pretty...
the United Kingdom.
That is nice. London's a good city. They got Big Ben and...
They got a bridge, I think.
Yeah, I think it's called the London Bridge. So...
Yeah, I think that's right.
And I think it fell down once. I'm sorry if that's a sad topic.
I actually have no idea. I just know it's a song that says London Bridge is falling down.
Maybe it did fall down, and I'm sorry if that brings up terrorist sad memories, but...
I think that song's like over 100 years old.
It probably is. So, this is just a rumor that's going to be going on about Watch Dogs Legion.
This is not a rumor. This is like...
It's confirmed?
This is like confirmed.
Oh, I saw the word 4chan in the article, and I thought it was fake. So.
Oh, man. You got to trust everything that comes to 4chan.
Okay. But, you'll be able to...
Yeah, it says right here, it's official.
Okay, fine. You'll be able to choose between male and female, like you can in Assassin's Creed Odyssey and different games like that, or any other games that lets you choose gender. The leak also suggests that you're going to be able to play as any NPC in the entire game, play as anyone.
Yeah, what does that mean?
Apparently you can play as anyone. The Amazon description reads, continuing on, it says, every individual you meet in the open world has a full set of animations, voiceover, character traits, and visuals that are generated and guided by gameplay systems.
Amazon, not Amazon. The Twitter teaser says, God save the NPCs. Instead of God save the Queen.
There you go. So, I'm interested in this. Watch Dogs Legion is set in a near future dystopia version of London. It's a post-Brenix world in which society and
Post what?
Brexit.
And how did you pronounce it?
Brenix.
It's Brexit.
Thank you. Brexit.
It's the Britain left the United Nation or Europe or whatever. You can't like travel openly from Britain to like France anymore like you can in the United States. It's more like the United States and Mexico. We had to get like a passport or something to go to now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Huh. And that's a real thing in the real world, not just in the game. Okay.
And some people aren't happy with it. I'm not going to get into it.
Huh. All right. London's one of the most iconic cities in the world. Yada yada. It's awesome. So apparently it's going to be pretty cool as a city with one of the highest surveillance levels in the world, making this game the perfect playground.
I'm very interested in this. You can play as any NPC. Cause
Me too.
I don't know what that means.
I think
they're NPCs. By definition, they're not playable.
Yeah.
Characters.
That is correct. That is correct. Maybe what it's saying is the game breaks...
Like hack over their brain and then leave them for dead.
Yeah. I'm thinking maybe Watch Dogs Legion is actually just a really pretty simulation.
When is this coming out? It's saying that It has a release date. Or am I wrong? Release date. When is it coming out?
Sometime in 2019. Obviously, we will know more after Ubisoft's panel.
Excited for E3.
Yeah, Ubisoft's panel at E3. We are going to get a TV and watch.
Is it Ubisoft or Ubisoft?
Ubisoft.
I think it's Ubisoft because it's a ubiquitous software.
Well, we'll see
A lot of people say Ubisoft, but a lot of people also say niche, which is wrong.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, that's right. Your accents are wrong. They're not just quirks.
Yeah, so we're definitely going to get a TV, put it in this living room, and I'm pointing to the wall that you guys can't see.
I hope you can't see.
I mean, if you can see, just send us.
Decepticon.
Yeah. Yeah, so we're going to put a TV in the living room so we can do more stuffy stuff. Earlier in the podcast, we talked about how Destiny is going free to play on everything, pretty much.
I don't know how. That's been several months ago, probably at least.
So, GameSpot, Destiny is going to free to play with Shadowkeep DLC launch.
Well, yay, I already have the game twice and I don't play it.
That's right. So, obviously, Bungie made the announcement on a live stream. Again, ahead of E3. Just, it's the next chapter's adding a whole bunch of new stuff. And it's starting on September 17th. So what's going to be happening is the Destiny base game, including its first year of content add-ons, will go free to play on PC, PS4, and Xbox One, as well as Google Stadia. So,
yeah, a bunch of. Oh, you already said they made the announcement live.
So, what they were saying, they're calling it. Here's Bungie's description.
That's supposed to be one of the things they were talking about when they were talking about how it's going to be like a new era for Destiny. Yeah,
they're calling it Destiny 2 New Light. Alongside Destiny 2 Shadowkeep comes a new way for players to enjoy the game. Destiny 2 New Light is a brand new entry point for newcomers that puts the worlds of Destiny 2 and all of its foundational modes and activities and rewards into the hands of every player with no barrier to entry. With Destiny 2 New Light, any player can play Destiny 2 and Destiny 2 Shadowkeep a la carte mode for the first example of how we're looking to deliver content to you in the future.
Who is going to play Destiny 2 that has not played Destiny 2 yet? That's what I want to know.
I don't know, man. I don't know. That's all I really have and want to say about that, though.
What interests me is there was an analyst that we talked about this, earlier in the podcast episode, like you were talking about. And there was an analyst that predicted that Overwatch, Destiny, and Call of Duty, I think, would go free to play.
I remember that, yeah.
And one has gone down, so maybe the others will come true too.
That's true. I think he's right. Moving on to something we also mentioned earlier in the show, we were talking about the Baulders Gate 3
trailer.
This trailer is awesome.
Yeah, I do not let your kiddies watch it, though. It's pretty graphic, I will say.
It is really graphic. As someone that knows nothing at all about Baldur's Gate, other than what I saw in this trailer.
I was a very small child when these games came out, so yeah, I did not play them.
So, Baldur's Gate 3 is real. It's going to be coming from PC and Google Stadia. And it's apparently going to be pretty cool. And it looks like they're going to be able to play all the other Baldur's Gate games leading up to this game, so you know what's going on.
Yeah, I mean they're releasing most, if not all, the other Baldur's Gates on console. Remember?
So you can go ahead and just play those.
From what I can tell, according to IGN, they're saying that they're not. This has not really. I mean, I'm sure there'll be like Easter eggs and stuff, but this is a self-contained game. From what I can tell.
Exactly. They said, we're not going to release it unless it is a game that deserves to be released. So it looks like...
the Baldur's Gate 2 came out like 20 years ago. So.
Yeah. So it's still no release date on that.
Are they saying 2020 or 2019?
I do believe they're saying 2020.
No, I want to play it now. I guess I need to go back and play the other games. I'm so excited for so many games.
Let's see.
What are we saying?
I'm seeing if there's a release date for it. I don't believe so.
Okay, so just keep your eyes on it.
It's impossible to tell right now that the means of matter. They don't know if it's going to be a month or a few years until Baldur's Gate 3 is ready. The game is due for release on Stadia as well as PC. It's the very earliest time is it could come out in like September, November.
Okay, like at the earliest.
Yeah, because Stadia of this year. So Stadia comes out in November.
Don't you love these popular from around the web that every website has?
It is kind of cool.
It's like this actor from 1914 was one when this movie came out and is gorgeous in real life.
Son Baby from Teletubbies is now 22 and unrecognizable and gorgeous. So, check that out if you want to do that. Yeah. Going back into a creepy DBD world.
Is Daniel Radcliffe going to play Wolverine?
I'd be okay with that.
Dude, I like Daniel Radcliffe.
He's a good guy. Have you seen Swiss Army Man? It's a good show. Good movie.
No, I haven't.
It's a good movie. He's in it.
He's a good actor.
He is. I think it's on Hulu. Or Amazon Prime. One of those two.
He played Harry Potter. Did you know that?
I didn't. I've never seen those movies. Never.
Take your nerd card away.
Take it.
Beat you to death.
Take it. I don't need this thing.
It's a shit from a cassette player.
Yeah, it's for the podcast. You twist it. Oh, there you go. Yep.
I'm going to try to see if y'all can hear this. So you probably can't. I'm going to write something down, and then Jordan's going to read it.
Okay. So I'm going to get the next article and stuff queued up as he writes me a little love note. So,
this pen I don't like this pen.
Well, I'm sorry that you don't like a deer antler pen with silver lining.
Uh-huh.
It was made for me by an old man as a Christmas gift.
Well, I'm almost done. Hold on.
Okay. Are you writing hieroglyphs? What are you writing? Okay, there. Breaking news, everyone. Ryan would like me to read this live on the air.
This is the stupid stuff.
I'm a poop head.
I didn't want to curse in the podcast, then we'll get demonetized. In India or whatever. So
for those of you that want to just take that soundbite and isolate that soundbite and do whatever, you make a remix. Make a intro.
I'm a poop head.
There you go. Make an intro remix.
I kind of wishing I hadn't wrote it down because now they think I'm too hardcore.
Yeah, Ryan's actually an edgelord dominatrix. So.
That's just.
Polygon!
I'm reading that entire segment. I just want to move on now.
Polygon wrote an article about the new Darksiders game that's a Diablo style.
I'm really wishing I'm not gonna lie. Listen, I might take that out. I might take that out. I might learn how to edit just to take that segment out.
Okay.
I'm not going to.
No, you're not. Okay. So this is gonna be. We're gonna be talking about. I don't know why I thought you weren't wearing socks. THQ Nordic is doing another game, and it's Darksiders Genesis.
This is a Darksiders Diablo game, basically, and it looks pretty cool.
It does look cool. I like the name. The name is really cool. So, for the official description, in Darksiders Genesis, the four horsemen of the apocalypse, the fourth horseman of the apocalypse, Strife, is called upon to save humankind from certain destruction. Guy right
here that I'm looking at?
Yep, probably. To save humankind from certain destruction at the hands of Lucifer. True to its roots, Darksiders Genesis will feature intense combat, exploration, puzzle-solving, epic boss battles, and serpent holes from heaven to hell. The game marks the first full-scale Darksiders adventure played from the top-down perspective.
Looks pretty cool.
It does look pretty cool. The reveal trailer confirms that the game is going to be coming out for Google Stadia, Nintendo Switch, PS4, Windows PC, and Xbox One. A release date was not announced, but it will be at E3, and there's going to be more information then.
Okay, cool. So if you are desperate for some more, there's been a lot of there's been a lot of Diablo-esque games coming out recently, so this seems to be yet another one, and it looks cool. I mean, Diablo 4, man, you better come out, or all these other games are going to eat your lunch.
I'm fine with it because, they chose to make a mobile game.
Yeah, they did.
It's their fault.
It is their fault.
So, check out this announcement trailer. I haven't watched it yet, but I'm going to have to watch it after sometime before.
Yeah, we'll watch it today or something.
Yeah. So,
It's almost over.
It's almost over.
Almost over. Ladies and gentlemen, it's getting sad. I'm getting sad because this episode is almost over, but it's not over yet. Blizzard, apparently, has canceled a game that was in development for 2 years, according to GameSpot, and it will never see the light of day.
Yeah, they didn't even. Apparently, from a Kotaku article that was linked into this GameSpot article, it was a StarCraft first-person shooter.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Apparently, they did it so that Blizzard could focus its efforts on Overwatch 2
What?
and Diablo 4.
Are they going to actually come out with Diablo 4 and Overwatch 2?
I don't think so. Ryan is currently going from laying on the couch to standing. He's being restless.
I'm stretching.
He's doing burpees, everyone.
I'm not doing burpees. Burpees suck.
They do suck. So, and I get it. Blizzard, sometimes they bite off more than they can chew.
It says right here that they cancel like 50% of their games.
Yeah,
they are known, despite what people get mad at them because of loot boxes and stuff, and because of Diablo 4. I mean, before last year, people adored Blizzard for the last 20 years. So
exactly.
It's not.
This article does go in. The GameSpot article does go into more than just that. They have a Blizzard statement that's it's like a short to medium length. I'm not going to read it here because.
You're not going to read it?
I mean, do you want me to read it?
I don't care.
Blizzard statement, quote, "We generally don't comment on unannounced projects, but we will say the following. We have always had people working on different ideas behind the scenes, including multiple projects right now, but the reason we tend not to discuss them publicly is because anything can happen over the course of a development. As has been the case at Blizzard numerous times in the past, there is always a possibility that we'll make the decision to not move forward on a given project." Excuse me. "Announcing something before we feel it's ready stands the risk of creating a lot of frustration and disappointment, both for our players and us, not to mention the distraction and added pressure for our development teams. We pour our hearts and souls into this work as players ourselves, and we know how exciting it can be, and know with certainty that a new project is coming. Knowing that changes or disappointments can happen doesn't make us any less painful when we have to shelve a project or when an announcement doesn't go as planned. We always make decisions about these things regardless of the ultimate outcome or how things might be interpreted based on our values and what we believe makes sense for Blizzard and what we hope our players will enjoy most. The work that goes into these projects, whether or not they ship or not, is extraordinarily valuable. It often leads to great things and helps foster a culture of experimentation here. With all that said, we're very much looking forward to revealing other things we're working on when the time is right." End quote.
So, would you want Overwatch 2 or Diablo 4? I know you want Diablo 4.
Diablo 4, yeah. I don't know what they do with Overwatch 2.
I don't either. I don't know.
It's gotten so weird now.
Would it be like an expansion pack, or if it would be like a brand new game? I mean, this. I know, and also, it sucks. I know StarCraft, especially StarCraft 2, is huge in certain circles.
Yeah. I enjoy StarCraft 2. Honestly, just give me more Overwatch comics. Just put a team.
That would be nice.
Just give me more lore and actually more anime shorts. More anime shorts, more lore, more comics.
I want to see I would like to see what this Overwatch 2 is all about, what exactly it would be.
Yeah, I saw some YouTube videos and such, but I didn't see any actual confirmation on like news about it and stuff, just that the word had been thrown around.
As far as Diablo 4, obviously, everyone wants that. You just go back and watch BlizzCon from last year and cringe for all that. But yeah, I would love Diablo 4. I would love to see what they would do with it. Obviously, you want some things that are the same, some things that are different. I'd like them to evolve their content. And, I mean, that would be amazing. I have no idea when this will come out, though.
Me neither. And that's... Oh my gosh. Okay, listen.
One more.
I know, I'm yawning. I know, me yawning probably made the listeners yawn. I'm sorry. It's because I'm a little tired, I haven't got the full sleep I need yet, but I'm going to get back onto it. But we have a Hollywood Reporter article about the Uncharted game that's going to be coming out in 2020.
It's a movie.
Did I say game?
You did.
It's a movie. So, it is going to be, like I said, Uncharted, December 18th, 2020. I'm slowly losing my mind.
The thought, like, I don't know. Never mind. It doesn't matter.
Okay. So, Tom Holliday's Uncharted.
It's Kid, it's Holland.
Did I say Holiday? Oh my
Holland.
gosh.
You're saying Tom Holiday.
I am sorry, everyone.
You need to get something to eat.
I do. I need to get something to eat. I need some fruit in my body. I need some probiotics. Okay. So, Nathan Drake's a treasure hunter. And it's going to be in a movie. It should be good. I think it'll be better than Tomb Raider.
They've been trying to make this movie, excuse me, now you've got me saying it, for years now. And I'm surprised all of a sudden, boom, it's coming out in 2020.
Yeah, just boop, there it is. So, yeah, apparently it's going to be going up against Steven Spielberg's big budget West Side Story remake.
I will not be seeing that, so I'll be seeing this instead, I guess.
Which is opening the same day, so it should be good. I think it'll do fine in theaters. I know everyone's probably pretty excited to see Nathan Drake in the big screen.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is one of the best candidates for a movie. I don't think video games really need to be movies. If they want to make them, that's fine, I guess. But I don't, I think that they can just be video games or whatever.
Exactly. I feel like some video games are movies in the sense, and we've talked about this a little bit. God of War, The Last of Us. In some ways, they are movies. They're just you get to make.
Uncharted is a very pulpy action movie, so it would be nice to see kind of very Indiana Jones.
Yeah, exactly.
So it'd be kind of nice. We don't really get those as much. We
True.
get Transformers, unfortunately. Was Transformers ever good?
No.
Yeah, I've been thinking about this one lately.
No.
I don't think Transformers was ever good.
No.
In the 80s, they made a cartoon that, and they said, we want you to do one thing, and that sell millions and millions of toys. And it never got any better.
Yeah, that's right. And they're still doing it. So, that's it for the news. That's all we got for the show. But it's summertime. Y'all are working hard, sweating, flipping patties, slinging snow cones, trying to make some money. Yeah, it's a rumor.
Oh, it's a rumor.
It's not confirmed. So, deals. Deals. The first one on the docket is Steam Summer Sale. Probably starts June 25th. That is 100% speculation by the internet because it doesn't start then. Just because it's...
Wait, it doesn't?
It's a rumor. What they're doing is based on when the summer sale started last year. And when it has started before, they're just assuming that it's going to start on June 25th and run for about 2 weeks. That's what they're assuming. The people on like Steam News, rumors, and stuff like that. So, but GOG, Good Old Games, is having a summer festival right now. You can check that out. There's tons of great games on sale, and they have different deals every day. Check that out. They do a great job at Good Old Games over there. If you have Amazon Prime.
Is there anything like specific that you saw?
No, I haven't had I opened it up, but I didn't see anything that was like, oh my gosh, I have to buy this.
Okay.
So
I thought you said they were giving something away for free.
Yeah, they're doing BioShock Infinite for free. I'm not sure until when. I want to say probably the end of this month. If I had to take a guess.
I guess I need to check that out. It's a good game.
And then the very long list of Twitch Prime.
Isn't there like an Epic game that they're giving away now too?
Probably.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm a little away from the couch. I hope y'all can hear me.
Look that up while I go over this very long list of Twitch Prime. So, if you have Amazon Prime, you can get Twitch Prime. And what Twitch Prime gets you is free games every month. And you can also get like in-game loot and stuff. I'm not going to be telling you how long these games are running because it's going to be in the show notes and the description. I will just list off the titles of all these games so you can know and make a mental note, and then you can go to the show notes and check it out when these games are actually going to be released. So if you have Amazon Prime and you have Twitch Prime, you can check out these games and get them for free. Here we go. Pillars of Eternity, Pillars of Eternity Definitive Edition, Metal Slug 3, The Last Blade, Twinkle Star Sprites, Q.U.B.E 2, Battle Chef Brigade, Manual Samuel, Gonner, Up Next Hero, Uurnog, Uurnlimited. Maybe that was spelled wrong, but who knows? Hugh, Din Funny, Doomsday, Observer, Tacoma, The Bridge, Brutal Legend, The Red Strings Club, Tyranny, Broken Age, The Framed Collection, and finally, Serial Cleaner. So check out all these games if you would like to, and you can, get them with your Twitch Prime.
Okay, so the game that should be free, the latest review is Kingdom New Lands. That's Kingdom New Lands, and it's going to be on the Epic Store.
Okay. Kingdom New Lands for the Epic Store. Check it out. If you have PlayStation Plus, you can get Borderlands Handsome Collection and Sonic Mania this month for free for June. So check that out. Make sure you don't even have to download them. Just add them to your library, and they'll be there forever whenever you want to play them. For those my Xbox boys and my Xbox girls, Games with Gold, June 16th through July 15th. You can get NHL 19 for Xbox One and Rivals of the Aether for Xbox One as well. For the people that are still enjoying your Xbox 360 from July... July 16th. I don't know why I couldn't read the word July. July 16th to July 30th, Portal, still alive, and Earth Defense Force 2017. And that's it for all the deals. That is it. Have you now we're gonna move on to the segment we like to call Ryan's Random Rage Reviews. Or not, maybe he did.
Okay, I'm gonna read a review of something.
Okay.
It's supposed to be a good game, but some people don't like it.
Okay.
I'm just gonna find a game. I'm not gonna write it. I'm just gonna listen. I'm just gonna read a game. This is a horrible segment, and I wish that I had learned how to speak before I started it. My mic is falling over.
Your mic gets tired, man.
I'm tired. Being a Borderlands 1 veteran with over 200 hours, I expected a little more. The humor has become more awkward rather than cynical. I'm reading the wrong one. I'm reading the wrong one. A really bland, lifeless shooter with horrible bullet sponge enemies, unfunny humor, poor art style and graphics, as well as billions of weapons which are just a few weapons with different stats on each one, which makes everything a poorly made FPS version of Diablo, just like the first. And 2K paying off for viewers doesn't help the game either. What happened to the old Gearbox? 0 out of 10.
All right.
What happened to the old Gearbox? The only good games Gearbox have ever made is... That's the end of the show, ladies and gentlemen.
That's the end of the show. If you want to join our Discord, you're more than welcome to. You can also please rate, subscribe to the show. You can also reach out to the podcast on at one of go ahead. What are you gonna say? Go ahead.
I don't remember.
Okay. You can reach out to the show at one of me podcast on Twitter. You can reach out to me on Twitter at Twaylock. You can reach out to Ryan on Twitter at Ryan Divisions. You can Instagram us at One of Me Gaming. You can also check out the podcast on everywhere you listen to podcasts: Pocket Cast, Spotify, Google Podcasts,
iTunes. Don't forget the big boy.
Apple Podcasts, aka iTunes.
iTunes is done. You hear that?
Yeah, iTunes is done.
iTunes is done.
And you can email the show, oneofmepodcast@gmail.com. Thank you to the Heatley Brothers and Alicia. We're going to go get some lunch, and hope you enjoy this show. This may or may not be edited. It might just get a raw version.
Play on.
Stay safe. So, we finished recording yesterday, but as per usual...
As the day goes on.
We didn't want you to not have this news, so we're just going to record more. And
yeah. Yep. Man, they just keep... Leaks just keep coming, I swear. But this is it. We're not putting any more. We're not recording a third time.
Exactly. Not doing a third time. If it sounds different also, we're just decided for our current setup that we're just going to use one mouse just because...
One mic.
That's right. One mic. Just until we get things more situated, and we might just keep doing this. Who knows?
But there's some pretty big leaks, especially one in particular that we didn't really want to wait until next week. And I'm sure, we will learn more about this as the week goes on. E3 actually kind of sort of starts today, I guess. EA is having their press conference, even though it's not... I don't think it's technically a part of E3, but we'll come at y'all with that hot E3 news, official news, not leaks. What's happening?
Don't worry about it.
Not just leaks. Next podcast after this one.
Next podcast.
All right. So, do you want to start off with the big news, or do you want to start off with the little news?
Start off with the big news.
Okay. So, a couple weeks ago, George R.R. Martin and FromSoft were kind of what's the word? There was a leak or a rumor that they have been working together.
They got caught holding hands.
Yeah, exactly. And this seems to have been all but confirmed by an E3 leak. I have a GameSpot article here that kind of confirms it. According to Daniel Ahmed, who, if you don't know, he is a kind of a big Twitter analyst. He has a really good reputation. In fact, I think he might also have been leaker of some more news this week. But he has kind of come out and said that this is true. An image was even leaked. The name of the game appears to be Elden Ring.
Huh. And apparently it's a new world created by, obviously, Hidetaka Miyazaki and George R.R. Martin. That's coming to Xbox One, PS4, and PC.
Yeah, nothing really at all has been leaked. There has been speculation about how you go around kingdoms and you fight kings and kind of take their powers and add them to your powers. But nothing has been official. Like we said, we got Ahmed's kind of confirmation on this.
Also, just sprinkling sugar cylinders on top of this interesting news. Ni no Kuni is the original. Is going to get a remaster.
Oh, well. Yeah. I forgot you told me that. I'm excited about that. I was kind of disappointed with Ni no Kuni 2. I know Jordan knows that. It wasn't a bad game, but I didn't really like the whole management system. I think a lot of games have that. They don't need it. But yeah, a lot of people liked it. So I mean, who am I to? Maybe I'm the one that's in the wrong here. But I love the first one, so I would love to play it again. I don't know. It felt very magical and stuff. But yeah, I'm super excited about this game. You haven't played any FromSoft games, is that right?
I played Sekiro.
You played Sekiro, that's right. Duh. I need to get back on that.
Oh, I don't know if I'm going to go back to that.
You got knocked on your butt and you don't want to get back up?
Yeah.
You got to get back on the horse.
I know.
Dude, there's this first area of Bloodborne.
Okay.
And I swear, it's like maybe 5% of the game. I bet I put 10 hours into it.
Wow.
But I just was persistent, and I thought to myself, I'm going to get through this damn area. And I did, and I beat the game, and it's really good. That's one of my top 10 favorite games of all time now.
Okay. Now, now that we live together, maybe you can be my Sekiro coach.
I can just be like, no.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, I can just not actually give you any hints or anything. I mean, I got my ass kicked in the Sekiro, so who am I to talk? I got to get back on that horse too, man.
Yeah.
I'm very excited about this. Obviously, everyone not keen on every part of I'm gonna say Lord of the Rings.
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones. Thank you. But I mean, George R.R. is obviously very good at building worlds, and FromSoft is very good at making video games and making video game worlds. So I'm incredibly excited to see what this is. I would look up the poster if pull over on the side of the road. No. Or just wait until you get to your job or whatever and just look up Elden Ring. It's pretty cool poster. They have there's rings, and people are saying maybe they're like crowns, and that's the crowns that you or the kings that you go fight to take the powers. So get hyped on that one if you were a Martin or a From fan.
I will say that I wouldn't say I'm not super excited for this game, but I'm grateful it's not a mobile game.
Oh my!
I'm grateful.
If FromSoft ever, what made you? Why did that come to mind?
I was just thinking how disappointed I was in Blizzard, the fact they didn't make a Diablo, and I was just thinking everything that's not a mobile game has the potential to be a good game.
I mean, mobile games. I know there are good mobile games. I know. I don't want to go down a tangent here, but
exactly.
I cannot get into them. Oh man, I'm having a
brain seizure. Yeah.
You're talking about Blizzard and Diablo Mobile. I know there's been some like speculation about Diablo 4 and even Overwatch 2. There's actually been some more speculation on Overwatch 2. I don't want to get too deep into that because there's not much there. But that we talked about earlier in the episode. I almost said earlier in an earlier episode, but no, this is the same episode. About Overwatch going free to play. So I could see maybe Overwatch going free to play for a while and then them releasing Overwatch 2.
Yeah.
So
makes sense.
That'll be very interesting. We also the next up news, as I almost said, comes from Destructoid. At least that's where I got mine. The Tales series seems to be back. If you don't know, Tales is a big RPG series. Going back maybe to the 90s, I believe. There's like probably almost 20 games in the franchise. It kind of plays third or fourth fiddle to like Final Fantasy, Dragon Quest, and Persona. But it's still sold, I think, it sold like tens of millions of units altogether, which, I mean, that's a lot, don't get me wrong. But, I mean, at the same time, Red Dead Redemption 2 sold like 20 million units by itself.
This is a series that I've heard about, but I don't think I've ever actually... Is this the same series, like Tales of Symphonia?
Yeah. It's
okay.
They're like Final Fantasy in that they don't really
connect.
They don't really connect,
but they're all Tales.
Exactly. Okay. And this one is called Tales of Arise.
Cool.
There's not a lot to go on. Obviously, it's going to be an RPG made by the same people as I assume make the others. I'm not a huge fan. This seems to have come about on Reset Era, which is if you don't know, like a video game fan. It's kind of hard to explain. If you know it,
it's a website that has video game stuff.
I'm not the biggest fan of Reset Era, but sometimes you can find some stuff on there. It appears that it's going to be running on Unreal Engine 4, and it will reportedly release on PS4, PC, and Xbox One.
Nice. So this last bit of leaked news is something I'm excited for, but not as excited as I thought it would be.
I will say, if you don't mind me interrupting you real quick, Jordan.
No, go ahead.
There is a summary here that they say is supposed to match with the game. It says, quote, on the planet Dana, or Dahana, or reverence has always been given to the Rena, the planet in the sky, as a land of the righteous and divine. This is the summary. Stories handed down for generations became truth and masked reality for the people of Dana. For 300 years, Rena has ruled over Dana, pillaging the planet of its resources and stripping people of their dignity and freedom. Our tale begins with two people, born on different worlds, each looking to change their fate and create a new future.
So it's like West Side Stories with swords.
But no snapping.
There has to be snapping.
Fair enough. But there's a few leaked screenshots if you want to go check them out. If you're a fan of the Tales game, I would say it's a pretty game. It looks interesting. I've played a couple of these games. I don't love them, but I can appreciate them for what they are. I've only played, I think the last one I played, I should say, was the one for the PS3. So go check that out if you're a fan of the Tales series.
So coming from Push Square, this
is our final bit of news too.
Correct. Cyberpunk 2077, the PS4 packaging has appeared to be leaked. So the picture they're showing on here looks like it's the collector's edition.
That's not the collector's edition. People are saying that's probably the standard edition.
No, okay,
because cool. The Witcher 3 came with like a CD. It came with a poster. It came with stickers. So
okay.
This is kind of looking similar.
Okay, because it looks like if the picture isn't the best quality, and I don't read some of these languages that are on here, but it looks like
I think it's all Polish, is what it's in. That's from Poland.
That's probably why I can't read it. It looks like we're going to be getting in whatever edition of the game this is. It's going to be getting a.
I think if you scroll down to the bottom, it has a list of what comes with it or what they're saying comes with it.
Okay, cool. It looks like there's still no release date on the promo, but it looks like it's going to be coming with a map of the
city.
2 postcards. Looks like some musical, like digital music, some stickers, and whatever this last thing is, and I'm not really sure. It's looks like maybe an art book.
Or yeah, probably an art book, or maybe even like. Okay, so on Game Rant, there's a list. It's a Night City map, Night City postcard stickers, compendium of game knowledge booklet, and we have digital rewards. Soundtrack, Cyberpunk 2020 manual, and a mini art book, and a wallpaper. So that's maybe the art book or the wallpaper or something like that.
I think that is the compendium, because it says compendium in Polish, which is
that's probably a pretty good hint. This, to me, it signals. Some people are saying because it says 2020 right there that they're saying 2020, and but the original board game was called Cyberpunk 2020. I think
it was just who knows, maybe it's just a play on that, or something.
But at the same time, it's kind of maybe like a little tiny hint, and maybe, I mean, to me it means, and I've also read other people say that this means that it's probably not going to come out this year, because it'd be weird to release something that said 2020 and 2019.
Yeah, I don't want this game to come out this year. There's too many other things that are coming out this year that I want to play before the year's over.
But I think this will come out soon, quote unquote soon, because because we have the box art here and we have all this stuff, and I think that shows that if nothing else, it's close. They're finalizing. I don't know, but I would think this would be one of the last things you do.
I honestly thought this was the collector's edition, and I was really disappointed.
Yeah, that wouldn't be a great collector's edition, but this is a great standard edition. I mean, you bought. You didn't have The Witcher until recently, and you bought the digital edition anyway.
Yeah,
but it comes with, like I was saying earlier, it comes with a bunch of stuff. Okay. And this looks like about something very similar, so it makes sense.
Okay, well, I am okay with that. I'm very excited for Cyberpunk.
There's also one more thing that we actually forgot. There's a sale going on.
I got it in the docs.
Okay, but we did not talk about it.
No, but I got it right here.
Okay, what is it?
Okay, so it's the PlayStation Days of Play sale. The ones that I feel are of note that you should check out are, these prices are in USD, by the way. Bloodborne, the complete edition, for $17.49. Days Gone for $39.59. God of War for $19.99.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, this is the next one. I'm sold. I already got it, but you should get it too. Horizon Zero Dawn, the complete edition, for $9.99.
Go check that out.
Marvel Spider-Man for $19.99. We have a God of War and a Spider-Man episode in our backlogs if you want to go check them out.
That God of War episode is rough, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, that God of War episode is probably the hardest thing we ever did.
We tried to go... I don't even want to talk about it.
Actually, don't even listen to it. Just listen to it. Download it, but don't listen to it.
Exactly.
But go listen to the Spider-Man episode. That's probably one of my favorite episodes we've done.
I don't remember, honestly. I'm going to be honest.
It's okay. Onward to Tetris Effect for $23.99. Red Dead Redemption 2 is $38.99. Kingdom Hearts 3 is $35.99. So
go check those deals out, and I'm sure there's more.
There's tons more.
Those are some crazy deals.
Last one of note, I personally didn't care for it, but I know it is a game you can get a lot of replay out of. Assassin's Creed Odyssey for $23.99. So,
would you like to give an E3 prediction or something you want? Let's do something. I know everyone does something like an E3 prediction, whatever, but it's still fun, I think. And since the entire episode wasn't about it,
Yeah,
okay.
I like it. I'm going to do something that's crazy off the wall, that something that's probably not going to happen.
And then something that you think could happen?
Yeah.
You want to do that?
I would like to see a GameCube Mini.
That would be all. Not even just going to skip over the Nintendo 64?
Yeah, because I had a 64. I didn't have a GameCube.
So you just don't want them to come out with the 64?
No, I'd love it. Either or. So a Nintendo 64
So
or a GameCube.
new mini console from Nintendo.
A new mini console from Nintendo, yes.
Okay.
That'd be my crazy off-the-wall thing.
Okay, so my crazy off the wall thing, They announced Resident Evil 3 remake.
Oh, that'd be sick.
I don't know. I was gonna say Cyberpunk 2077. I realized that I've kind of put myself on the spot because this was my idea, and then I'm like, I don't actually have an idea.
Yeah. Okay.
But Resident Evil 3 remake.
Okay.
Out this fall in time for Spooktober.
Ooh, okay, I'm okay with that. I would like my realistic goal is
probably come up with something that is actually realistic, huh?
Yeah, so I'll talk a little bit so you can come up with one. I would like to see a release date for the Avengers game that they've talked about for 3 years, the Square Enix Avengers game. I'd like a release date for that, and I would like at least 30 seconds or a minute of gameplay.
Okay, so I realized that my quote-unquote unrealistic one was kind of dumb. This would be cool. I'm just saying that I did not think very well on my feet, right? Okay, so my realistic one. I think that Microsoft will reveal their new console.
Will it be available for pre-order that day?
No.
Okay.
They're going to. I don't know if they'll reveal everything about it or anything, but I think that they're going to. We're going to see a substantial amount of info about the new console.
Okay. Oh, also, I just remembered something I've been playing that I forgot to talk about on the podcast, and I told them, a listener, I would talk about it on the podcast. So I'm sorry, I forgot. I have been playing the Code Vein beta.
Oh yeah.
On my PS4, I got into it. I only played maybe an hour of it. It's like a futuristic.
It's Dark Souls. It's Weeaboo Dark Souls.
It's Weeaboo Dark Souls, and it is really fun. I'm really enjoying it. I like what there is. I still haven't figured out if there's crossplay or not. 'Cause, the person that's playing it that told me I should look into it is they're playing on Xbox and I'm playing on PS4. So,
but it's not. It's not a multiplayer game though.
It is. There's multiplayer options. So there's a single player story, and after you beat the main story, you can go do like side missions and stuff. Kind of think about how I can't think of another. It's like a co-op. It's like co-op little parties you can go together on and go battle dudes and stuff.
When is this game coming out?
I don't know, but I've been following it off and on since it got released or since it got announced. And then I decided to try out the alpha.
Okay, not the beta, the alpha.
It's an early. It's a net. I forgot what they called it. It's like a Code Vein network test. Excuse me. It's pretty much figuring out if their network is going to work for multiplayer and if everything is ironed out and ready to go. That's what it is.
Okay.
So,
all right. So you're liking that then?
I did. Yeah, I have. I haven't played it since I've moved here, but I did play it last week before I made the venture across the pond.
Oh, is that anything else? Is there anything else?
No, I got to go pick up some mail.
You already said goodbye once, so I'll just say I don't know.
Farewell, and
enjoy E3.
Yeah, enjoy E3. We will have a big old episode for you, or we might break it up into little episodes. We don't really know. We'll figure it out. Thank you for listening. Tell your friends. Tell your grandma. Stay safe. Play on.